have YouTube. We should have Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And I welcome everybody to my live stream. I do a short live stream it used to be Wednesday, but Happy New Year 2022. It's now Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time for a few minutes, and I ask a few relationship questions. Hi, San Diego. Hello, New Jersey. Hi, LA. You're here with me. Hi, San Diego. Irvine. Hello, Colorado. Hello, West Palm Beach. Wonderful. Put something in the comments if you're watching from any of my other, besides I got Instagram up there and I got everybody else here. Let me open up the comments so I can see where you're watching from. Just tell me where you're watching from in the world. It's always nice to see. And let me open up one of my banners. There we go. There's the comments open. Hi, St. Louis. Hello, New York. Hi, Illinois. Hello, Indiana. Fontana, California. Hello, Dallas. Hi, Philippines. How are you? Hello, Canada. We're in Canada. Big old country. You know, I'm a Canuck too. Alberta and Tampa. Hi, Tampa. Hello, San Diego. More Canada. It's a big, wide country. Like, tell me where. I lived in so many places in Canada in my life. Hello, Inland Empire. Hi, Brea, California. Nice to know you're here. So thank you. Hi, Linda. How are you? I'm wearing my kind of reading glasses. So when I put them on, they probably make my eyes look like a big bug, but I want to be able to read your comments really well. So I know, buggy eyes. So anyway, I like to take a few minutes. Oh, I see the questions coming in already. Matt, I'm going to put you up here. I'll answer your question first. I like to do 3 quick questions before I go over to my private Zoom room on Patreon. And I invite all of you to join me over there on Patreon, patreon.com/Dr. Wendy Walsh. Yes, we have a lot of Canadians in our group too. We do small private Ask Dr. Wendy Zoom groups that are interactive. If you're shy, you can leave your camera off. In addition, I do a second kind of learning class, a love science education program on Tuesday mornings, which is on Zoom. But if you can't attend, I tape that one. I don't tape the one that's the Ask Dr. Wendy one because there's private information there, right? All right. Hello, Trinidad. How are you? Thank you, Darth Grendel, that you like my KFI show every Sunday from 4 to 7 p.m. on KFI AM 640 Los Angeles. You can listen on the iHeartRadio app. Okay, let's get to the questions. Matt says, my girlfriend who moved 2 hours away, it's been 8 months and I don't feel attracted to her. I found someone else, but I don't know how to tell her. You got to tell her, Matt, because you can't lead somebody on. So what happened is you tried to convert your relationship into kind of a long distance relationship, at least with a big commute, 2 hours, and you started to lose the connection. You can call it losing attraction to her, but the truth is your needs aren't being met with the distance in between. So you've got to find a way to say that. Got to find a way to be honest. Don't do it by text. Don't do it by email. Do it on the phone and just say, I'm sorry, I love you, but it's not going to work out with us. Don't tell her you have another mate already. That would be really painful, don't you think? Just say it's not right and say this isn't open for discussion. And then, very important, when you break up with somebody, everybody should know this. You got to block them everywhere on social media. Even if you're doing the one doing the breaking up, you can have great feelings of loss and sadness, right? So there's research to show that people who continue to follow their exes online have pain for a longer period of time. Okay. And I just spoke with the guy today on Match, and he asked me to go out for dinner Thursday night. Do you think it's too soon to say yes? Yes, if you just met the person on Match and you haven't met them in the real world, please do not schedule a high-pressured, real romantic date. They're always a letdown. What you should do is get on the phone, have a few phone conversations, decide. Remember, the process of finding a great mate is a process of eliminating most mates. And your first sighting of this person should not be a date. It should be what I call a drive-by date, a quick coffee for 20 minutes just to see if you like each other. And that way you can get out seamlessly, send them a text later and say, hey, hey, great meeting you. You're fabulous, whatever. I don't think romance is in the cards for us, but I'd like to keep you in mind for a friend or something someday. So you keep it light and easy. But this whole we just met on an app, we've exchanged 5 messages, and now we're going on a dinner date. Whew. That's high pressure. It's too much. Okay. I've been on one date and asked on a second date, but I have a couple other dates and I feel guilty. No, until you've told somebody that you're exclusive, play the field. I mean, if you're not having sex with this person, or not sharing your bloodstream and your eggs with them, you can date a number of people. Yeah, They haven't closed the deal yet. They're still working. Hi, Jonathan, who you follow me on TikTok. Thank you. Oh, that's an excellent question. Okay, Demetrius asks, while they may change with time and situation, are there statistically common attachment styles in our population? Yes. So it is estimated that about 60% of Americans have what is called a secure attachment style, where they can give and receive love comfortably, where they have enough self-esteem and enough of a backbone that they can admit they're wrong, say they're sorry, know how to make repair, have pretty good communication skills. They're not perfect humans, but they're aware of their flaws and they're okay saying they're sorry. Now, people who have an anxious attachment style, of course, create drama where it doesn't need to be because they're doing weird bids to get their partner closer. People who have an insecure, avoidant attachment style are afraid of intimacy. So the thing is, these people with this secure attachment style, they don't stay in the mating marketplace for long. The average age of first-time marriage for men in America is the age of 28. I know if you're in a big urban center with lots of dating, you're like, 28? Really? Isn't that young? Yeah. They get married, basically. They're living happily in the suburbs, and they're not fighting, and they're not over on dating apps for years. Okay. Mitch asks, I like my alone time, but my fiance feels neglected when I prioritize me time. How do I manage this? So what you need to do is have the conversation about what works when you need your me time. What does your fiance need to get her needs met? Does she need to have greater social support with other friends? Does she need you to just check in, even with a text during your me time to say, thinking about you, can't wait to see you tomorrow? I do believe that you do need to have a time on the calendar, especially if you're with somebody with an anxious attachment style, where you know you're going to get together again, or you're going to know you have contact, so that they know how long they have to contain themselves. And this can be very, very helpful. All right. I'm going to remind everybody that we are here because I do a very short live stream right before I go over to Patreon for my private exclusive Zoom room where I answer questions for like an hour. So there's still time to join. It's as little as $4 a month. Go to patreon.com/Dr. Wendy Walsh, patreon.com/Dr. Wendy Walsh. Okay, one more question. Let's see what we've got over here. See, no, is it worth to call out a ghost? Currently being ghosted after 3 great dates. Ugh. I'm sorry. I want you to know it happens to everybody. It's happened to me. And you want to get mad and go like, you don't even have the decency to say you're not interested. But you know what you learn from a ghost? That you are saved from their emotional avoidance. You see, people who ghost are emotionally avoidant. They're terrified of intimacy. They're terrified of the truth. So you need to just turn your head another direction and get going. Block them everywhere because you don't want to hear from them again because they might circle back at another time, seeing if the water's warm. So, but retaliation and revenge, what's that really going to do? You just know you were saved. All right, guys, come on over to Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Dr. Wendy Walsh. 2022 is your year to find and keep love and have healthy relationships, and I want to help you do it. Come on into my private Zoom room that I do every Tuesday at 6:30. Thank you so much for being here. It's always my pleasure.